Hey everyone, YouTube has officially called the election and are applying their presidential election integrity policy. So just to be on the safe side, from now on, I'm not making any videos questioning the election, and neither should you. I mean, we're just gonna have to accept that the next president of the United States is Kamala Harris. See what I did there? And with that, this is Joe Biden. On December 3rd, CNN's Jake Tapper interviewed Biden and asked him about President Trump possibly not attending his inauguration event, which without question is definitely still happening.
President Trump has not said if he's going to attend your inauguration yet. Do you think it's important that he's there? You're laughing.
I think it would, important only in one sense, not in a personal sense, important in the sense that we are able to demonstrate at the end of this chaos that he's created, that there is peaceful transfer of power with the competing parties standing there, shaking hands and moving on.
Standing there? Shaking hands? This is the age of COVID, Joe. What happened to social distancing? But more importantly, why is Joe Biden still considering an inauguration event? Okay, here's the deal. Right now, the inaugural platform is under construction in the front of the Capitol building. According to the architect of the Capitol, that platform holds as many as 2,600 people, including the president and vice president-elects, members of Congress, cabinet members and nominees, Supreme Court justices, governors, etc. Then there's the roughly 28,000 seats for ticket holders, not to mention the hundreds of thousands of potential attendees watching the event from the National Mall. Why anyone would want to attend a Joe Biden anything is beyond me, but whatever. Now, as you know, Joe Biden claims to take the health crisis very seriously. So when it comes to an event that could potentially draw hundreds of thousands of people, you'd think that he would demand that the inauguration event be scaled back to like a private ceremony, right? Well, not exactly. For example, back in August, when Biden announced that Kamala Harris would be his pick for vice president, he acknowledged the crowd of people outside.
I wish we were able to talk to the folks outside, but we're keeping our social distancing and playing by the rules.
However, the folks outside weren't following the rules. By crowding together, those Harris-Biden supporters were violating Delaware state guidelines by not maintaining social distancing of at least 6 feet from each other. But it's fine. I'm sure that they were just so overwhelmed with emotion by the chance to catch a glimpse of Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. And then in November, after most networks called the election for Joe Biden, thousands and thousands of people took to the streets to celebrate. Yet for some reason, Joe Biden didn't call for his supporters to be more careful and wary of the fact that there's still a global pandemic. I know you're shocked. Ooh, breaking news! I've been informed by activists that gathering in large crowds to march for social justice or to celebrate democratic political victories transcends the virus. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot for a moment that science exists. For the record, Joe Biden has never said a negative thing about Democrats protesting in large groups, not a single time. But Republicans, on the other hand, here's Biden in Bristol, Pennsylvania, complaining about Republican protesters during a rally.
And by the way, we don't do things like those chumps out there with a microphone are doing, the Trump guys.
And here in St. Paul, Minnesota,
This isn't a political statement like those ugly folks over there beeping the horns.
and here in Philadelphia.
When I was here in Philly earlier today, there are 80 Trump pickup trucks with flags riding around my block, beeping their horns for a couple hours. We've never had anything like this.
So for months, he wouldn't condemn this, but trucks beeping horns, that's a problem that immediately needs to be addressed. Funny how that works. And in October, Biden took a swipe at President Trump for holding several massive campaign rallies.
But the big difference between us, we're not putting on super spreaders. Everybody's wearing a mask and trying as best we can to be socially distanced. It's important to be responsible.
So let me get this straight. According to Joe Biden, this is a super spreader, but this isn't? Yeah, sure. With that said, the presidential inauguration event on Wednesday, January 20th, needs to be scaled back to a private inauguration ceremony in the Capitol, and then Joe can do one of those inspiring virtual speeches that he's famous for and call it a day. But let's face it, Joe Biden has been waiting decades for his big moment, so I'm not sure that he's going to want to change his mind. Not without your help, that is. Head on over to your favorite social media platform, share this video, and let Joe Biden know that if he decides to cancel the event, that you're behind him 100%. Because if we can save even one life, it'll all be worth it. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I hope to see you all next time.